The year is 2318. The location, the sky-born metropolis of Caldoria. Finally, the terrible memories of Earth's world wars have started to fade. After discovering the strength of unification, humanity reclaimed and restored their once ravaged planet. However, all of these accomplishments have become threatened by man's most incredible discovery: time travel. Frightened by its potential for disaster, government leaders immediately seized the time machine, codenamed Pegasus, and moved it to a secret location. Realizing that the integrity of the time continuum would now have to be forever guarded, the unified Earth government formed an elite agency to protect history. On a day when an unlikely and unproven member of this team was monitoring the time stream, the unimaginable occurred. Gage Blackwood, Agent 5 of the Temporal Protectorate, would be called upon to prevent a crisis that will threaten history itself. A crisis that could destroy not only the past, but also the future of humankind. This is the story of Earth's most timely hero.
Hey guys, Frankomatic here with Sis.
Hey!
If we sound a little funny, we're both still kinda getting over a cold.
Yeah.
But this is the Journeyman project, Pegasus Prime, a remake of the first in a series of 3 games. It's about time travel, and you all will have seen an introduction that explains a bit more, but I purposefully skipped it so that Sis has no idea what's going on.
Thanks.
Anyways, we can play on adventure or walkthrough. Walkthrough just cuts some puzzles, so I'm gonna play on full mode. And let's go!
Good morning, I'm Johnny Ego, and you're listening to the mellow sounds of WKIM Too Big, Caldoria.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty. Don't tell me you overslept. Whoa, you look awful. Did you have another one of those nightmares? You know, you really should talk to the doc about that. Anyway, this is just a friendly reminder that you're supposed to relieve me at 0700. Remember, it was your idea to draw straws, and you drew the short one. So, you get to hold down the fort while the rest of us go and watch the Sibrolan delegate procession. Look, you always wanted to be the Lone Ranger. Now, get down here on time for a change, and I'll let you watch my op man when I come back. See you later. Wake up. Wake up.
Good morning, Agent 5. It seems that you have slept with your neuroocular prosthesis on again. Your monocle needs recalibration. Stand by. The energy level warning light is operational. The energy level counter is at 100%. Scrolling through the inventory control panel. You currently have no inventory items. scrolling through the biochip display panel. You have the AI biochip installed. Initiating self-diagnosis of onboard artificial intelligence. AI unit is fully operational. Agent 5, recommend you set an electrostatic shock reminder so this repeated morning recalibration routine does not continue.
And with that, we're in control. We are
Okay.
Gage Blackwood.
Agent 5, you are due for your shift at the Temporal Security Annex. Recommend departure soon.
So, we are an agent for the Temporal Security Agency, the Temporal Security Annex.
Mm-hmm.
Time travel is a thing that was recently invented, and the government immediately was like, oh, that ain't good, and confiscated the only time machine and set up a task force to make sure nobody screws with time.
Okay.
So we're late, but you know, we got this cool apartment. Let's take a look around. Also, we interact with our giant disembodied hand. And we walk around with the arrow keys.
Can we see ourselves in the mirror?
Yes, we can, in
I want to
fact.
see this monocle.
Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. Stand by for health check schedule. Your body fat today is 15%. Today's tip, cut back on the Chinese takeout.
I don't need that from
Choose a
you,
hairstyle.
mirror.
Got any thoughts?
Agency standard. We're
Oh.
going to a meeting.
Retro thrash.
Dude,
Sorry, that request is inappropriate for your current work schedule.
Yeah, it's basically a non-choice. You can't use these ones anyway.
Zero wave. Sorry, that request is inappropriate for your current work schedule.
no 80s hair for you.
Agency standard.
We can also, take a shower.
Sonic shower. Please keep all appendages within the sterilization ring.
Shower after we've done our hair. Good.
It's a sonic shower, it's fine.
Sterilization complete. Have a nice day.
Agent 5, you are late for your scheduled shift at the TSA.
No one's messed with time so far. What are the odds that's gonna happen today? I mean, we have the only working time machine after all. Besides, we got important things to do, like take a dump.
The wait is over. At precisely 6 a.m. West Coast time, a Cerolan space vehicle entered Earth's atmosphere, landed on the lawn in front of Caldoria's Capitol building. Although the city square is being kept clear for the ceremony, crowds of onlookers have formed on the fringes, eager to catch a glimpse of the Cerolan ambassador as he emerges from the spacecraft to shake hands with Dr. Castillo, symbolizing our acceptance into the symbiontry of peaceful beings and forever changing the course of human events. Stay tuned for more.
So yeah, apparently that's happening. Here's our bedroom where we weren't sleeping.
Magic.
Cleaning mode, gentle cycle. Urethane microweave setting. Estimated time to completion, approximately 3 hours.
Yeah, okay. No, we can't go to work anyway. We're not prepared. Nope, nope, not that one. We need this. Also, this thing's flashing. What's up?
Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. You have 2 messages. First message.
Just calling to say thanks for the Thai food last night. Sorry I had to leave so early, but this story is the biggest break of my career. I think you'll be able to catch me Iron Byron system. I'll call you later. Bye.
So I think I said Blackwell earlier, but it's actually Blackwood. My mistake if I did.
Second message.
Good morning, Agent 5. I sincerely hope the reason you're not answering your phone is because you're already on the way to TSA. You've already been late to work twice this week. I need you here on time for a change. To relieve Agent 3 for the alien procession. Don't disappoint me.
Too late.
That's our boss. We gotta have breakfast, boss. Come on.
Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. Please make a selection. The synthesizing electrolyte Proteinamin nutrient number 4. Share and enjoy.
Gotta have this nice apple juice. There we go. See? Isn't that better? Don't think there's anything else to look at in here. The reason I'm wasting all this time is all this stuff is actually worth points.
Oh.
There's also no way to get to work on time. Oh hey, that thing's flashing. We should probably check that out, right?
The following is a special report from INN.
Good morning, Caldoria. I'm Mark Johnson. INN has just been notified that the Symbiotry Ambassador ship landed moments ago, and a fleet of Cyrolan ships has approached Earth and is now in geosynchronous orbit over Caldoria. Our reporter Megan Love is live on the scene at the Capitol building, where the alien procession is scheduled to take place. Megan, can you describe what's going on down there?
Thank you, Mark. There's a tremendous crowd on hand to witness this historic event, and the atmosphere can only be described as electric. As most of our watchers know, it was in 2308, just 3 years after the World Unification Accords held in Gorbistan, that Earth was visited by a race of aliens who call themselves the Cyrolans. They told us that they were here to invite us into an alliance which they called the Symbiotry of Peaceful Beings. They told the world that the purpose of this alliance is simply to share knowledge and culture with other alien races. They then left, after saying they would give us exactly 10 years to deliberate their proposal. Today is the day of their return, and all along the streets, the people of Caldoria are waiting for the gates to open so they can catch a glimpse of the Cyrolan delegate from the Capitol lawn. We will keep you informed with up-to-the-minute reports about this historic event. For the Interactive News Network, I'm Megan Love.
This has been a special report from INN.
That ain't sketchy at all.
Now see, if we had been a good boy and just gone to work, we would have missed out on backstory. Also this thing.
Change your audio and visual selections at any time.
Mountain. Yeah.
This music sucks. It's a little depressing, ain't it?
How about acoustic? There we go. It's nice and homey.
No, we should probably stop screwing around and actually go to work.
Do we have to? Work is so work.
Incidentally, I'm pretty sure if you waste a frankly...
Agent 5, you have nearly exceeded the optimal departure time in order to be punctual. Recommend that you leave for the TSA at once.
Yeah. If you waste a, like, absurd amount of time, you can actually get a game over here.
Oh.
But it's ridiculous. Oop, that ain't the door I want. I want this door.
Is there no way to, like, pan the camera down?
Nope.
A bit?
You can only look down when it wants you to.
Lame.
So we could walk all around here and see a bunch of other doors, but there's no point because nobody else is home. So let's just get moving, shall we?
Second floor. Third floor.
Wow. Annoying.
Fourth floor.
Bye.
Yeah, there was some guy in there. Probably just somebody wanting to get a good look at the alien ship from the roof. Probably not important.
Fourth floor.
Can we go to the roof?
Not right now. We also can't go to the second or third floor. If I recall, there is kind of an amusing line, though.
We're terribly sorry, but floors 2 and 3 are in final design phase and will not be available for rental until October 1st. For
About the
more
roof?
information, please refer to the information kiosk in the lobby.
Okay, fine. Let's go to the roof. In the original game, I think they just said that
Roof access.
the third and second floors were neither rendered nor modeled. Yeah, let's go see what that guy was doing.
Rooftop observatory closed.
Oh well. Maybe it's a maintenance man.
I'll buy it.
Fourth floor. Third floor. Second floor.
This elevator is awful.
First floor.
Used future. Again, we can go screw around with other doors here, but nobody's home, so there's no point. We can, however, look through these binoculars. That's neat. So anyways, to get to work... Whoop. Guy's speeding. Get to work, we gotta use, not that. This transporter.
They have a cube transporter, but the world's most awful elevator.
You know, we've got teleportation technology here. I'm sure.
Please insert your global transport card now.
And that's why we needed this key ring, incidentally.
Choose a destination.
We could probably just, you know, take a quick stop off at the beach. Just check it out for a minute and then go to work.
Preparing
It's instant, right?
transporter. Recording passengers organic substratum. Prepare for molecular disintegration.
Again, what are the odds that somebody's gonna screw with time today of all days?
Thank you for using global transport.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Is that it? You can't get out?
Yeah. Go to work, kids.
Choose a destination. Foreign organism detected in transport. Please hold for tracking and sterilization process. Foreign element eliminated. Preparing destination transporter. Recording passengers organic substratum. Prepare for molecular disintegration.
So keep in mind that it claimed that we were unmade in that game over. As we will eventually see something that's kind of at odds with that. I hope Agent 3 is not too annoyed with us for taking so long. I mean, we can't be that late, can we?
Please hold for ID check. Scanning. Verification of central cortex scan. Scanning for biotech implant. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Agent 5. Your fourth late arrival has been verified and logged.
So help me if I miss the first human encounter with alien beings.
Isn't it the second?
Technically. So, before we actually full-on get to work, we can check these things out, too.
Dr. Elisa Crenshaw, inventor of the first faster-than-light drive.
Equipped with a faster-than-light drive, humans can once again unfurl their sails and navigate a new and endless black sea by the light of billions and billions of bright stars.
That was awful.
Want some more history?
Roberto Jimenez, first unified Earth president.
The role of government is to protect the innocent and promote peace. With this new, unified world, the Earth stands on the verge of a peace that will forever change the face of humanity.
Humans no longer have distinct chins.
So yeah, in the 301 years between now and the time of this game, world peace has been achieved.
Woohoo!
Welcome, Agent 5. Proceed to the command center.
Okay, Optimus.
Dr. Enrique Castillo, Earth's first ambassador to the symbiotry of peaceful beings.
As we have struggled on Earth to blind our eyes to the differences that have separated us in the past, so must we now, as a unified people, acknowledge and welcome the differences of races from planets other than our own.
Dr. Seiji Matsumoto, inventor of the cybernetic cortical matrix.
The design of the cortical matrix was based on a neural net of the human brain. Like children, these constructed beings will evolve and grow, and from them we must also learn.
Also, fancy robots are a thing. And learning AI.
What the hell?
You can walk into walls. Anyways, the boss is probably mad at us, so I guess we should actually get to work here, right? Look at these things, though.
Glowy.
That should be the right spot. Yep, okay.
So you finally decided to make it into work, and only 32 minutes late this time. Obviously you think TSA rules do not apply to you. Well, you are wrong. As of now, you're grounded. 1 week of review and data cleanup work in the command center, and you can start by reviewing TSA agent procedures, which you've obviously forgotten.
He's not kidding either. We actually have to watch these for the game to move on. So, what do you want to see?
Background.
The particle accelerating space-time transporter V1, otherwise known as Pegasus, was the brainchild of part-time historian and full-time physicist Dr. Elliot Sinclair. In 2311, after seeing Sinclair's time-bending experiments, the government contracted him to build a full-scale operational time machine. The purpose of this device was to explore our past, as well as to discover the truth behind many disputed historical events. Just 4 years after the project was begun, the world's first time machine underwent its first test run. However, due to mounting concerns by individuals who believed that the machine would be used not only to explore history, but also to alter it, the test run would be the first and last time that the machine would be used for research purposes. The project was discontinued, and Sinclair was forbidden to ever work on time distortion projects again. Time travel, now a reality, the government secretly set up the Temporal Security Annex as a means to safeguard history from potential sabotage. You, the members of the Temporal Protectorate, are among the very few who know of its existence.
Theory.
The simplest analogy for the theory of time travel is that of a tunnel in time. When someone travels through time, a tunnel is created, which originates when the travel is begun and ends when the traveler lands. If some event in the past is altered, the theory states a rip occurs in the fabric of time, which gives rise to a temporal chain reaction. This chain reaction takes the form of a reality distortion wave. It could take anywhere from a few seconds to several hours to reach the present. Of those who aren't uncreated when the distortion wave hits, many will suddenly have a new life, and the past as we know it will cease to exist. Traveling back in time before the distortion wave hits allows an agent to jump over the distortion wave and escape its effects. As a member of the Temporal Protectorate, you alone will have the ability to jump back in time and prevent the corruption from ever happening. To ensure that it doesn't happen again, you'll have to discover the source of this disruption and bring it to a halt. One main caution exists. When time jumping, never allow the energy level that sustains the temporal link between yourself and the Pegasus device to be depleted, for integrity failure of this conduit will end any possibility of returning to the present.
Procedure.
So yeah, if we... The theory is, if someone messes with time, if we jump to before they did it, we'll avoid being messed up by the time change. Somehow. Anyways, procedure.
In the event that it becomes necessary to restore the proper course of history, the procedure is as follows. As quickly as possible, get to the Ready Room and retrieve your assigned mapping and Pegasus biochips, and the Journeyman key from their storage containers. The Pegasus biochip is your link to Pegasus. It is what allows you to be pulled back to the present at the touch of a button. Next, enter the Biosupport Suit generator. The Biosupport Suit is an indispensable element of the time travel process and is essential for your protection. After you're outfitted for travel and before the reality distortion wave reaches the present, you must jump to the year 200 million BC. Upon arriving, use the Journeyman key to open the storage vault and obtain the Journeyman historical log. Since it exists at a point in time previous to any likely temporal changes, this disk serves as a source of unaltered historical information. To discover how history has been changed, return to the Temporal Security Annex and insert the Journeyman disk into the computer. It will be cross-referenced with the historical log which was left behind and altered by the reality distortion wave. Knowing how, when, and where the past was changed should give you the information you need to restore the proper flow of history. A word of caution. Time is very sensitive to change. In order to keep from altering history further, try to solve the problems you encounter without changing anything. As a rule, a Temporal Protectorate agent should never interfere with any events of the past, never leave anything behind that came from a different time, never remove any historically significant objects from an environment, and above all, An agent should never interact with beings from another time zone.
Oh man, what a shock.
Dear God, it's finally happened. And with you of all people on duty, Gage. This is it. It all depends on you. Get to the ready room. Let's do it.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, sir.
So you see this thing here? That's kind of slowly starting to come towards the present.
Yep.
If we just, like, go to sleep and sit here for an obscenely long time, we get unmade just like if we hadn't come to work.
Oh.
It again takes a, like, stupid amount of time, like 10 or 15 minutes. Let's go time hopping.
Hang out with some prehistoric life.
Alright, first we gotta get... our mission ships.
Temporal rip emergency confirmed. Access authorized for Agent 5G, Blackwood. Preparation complete for Mapping Biochip, Pegasus Biochip.
Just take those, thank you. Now we need the key.
Temporal rip emergency confirmed. Initiating protocol. Access authorized for Agent 5G Blackwood.
There we go.
And you need a suit, right?
Yep. We get that in here.
Temporal rape emergency mission in progress. Pegasus access authorization confirmed for Agent 5G Blackwood. Prepare for biosuit encapsulation. Ultrasonic body type assessment. Mesomorphic. Infrascanning exact body dimensions. Please keep hands inside turbolift.
No, not that one. There it is.
Agent 5, do not attempt to leave Pegasus. TSA protocol strictly mandates that the Pegasus remain sealed from all outside contact once a temporal repair mission is initiated. Remember, this protocol exists to protect the TSA agent from the effects of temporal anomalies that may have occurred in the corrupted time stream.
All right, Gage. The world has only one hope, and it's you. I pray that after the rip hits, TSA will still be here for you to transport back to. Good luck.
must immediately activate Pegasus before the approaching temporal distortion wave reaches the present. You will be traveling back to the year 200 million BC to recover the Journeyman historical log. After obtaining the disk, you will initiate your auto-recall function, returning you to the Pegasus. Once you have returned, you must compare the corrupted and uncorrupted histories of the planet and determine the most likely origins of the distortions.
Well, we made it. And that seems like as good a point of any to break the video, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's make a save real quick. Pause it. Alright. Next time we'll check out the past. We got 63 of 500 points. Doing good. Anyways, later guys.